working on a mixed media project today. We're using 4 different types of material to create some amazing cupcake toppers for Halloween. Hi, I'm Brenda Lambert. I'm a TJC licensed instructor for Silhouette. You've found your way to Silhouette success, and I do hope that you're going to join our little community. Today we are using sticker paper, holographic laminate, craft foam, and double-sided adhesive to make these cupcake toppers. It's easier than you think, so let's do this. I have already pulled my designs in onto my design mat. I got these from Creative Fabrica, and I will put a link in the description. The first step in this project is to create stickers with these, and I want to add a little bit of color to this one. So let's go ahead and duplicate this. Now we have 2 copies that are exactly the same, but I just want the background for this one. So let's right click and release the compound path. This is still grouped together, so we can right click and ungroup and then pull the background piece away. All of this can be deleted. We don't need it. Let's move up to our color palette and select a nice orange color. We're going to send this layer to the back and slide that right in behind there. You can select both pieces and click on the center button to make sure you have it just right. Then right click and group that together. I'm going to do the same thing with the ghost. This one I'm going to set to white, select both pieces and center. Right click and group it together. We need to get our page set up now. The third tab is registration marks. Let's turn those on so that we can see the amount of room we have to work with. You need to keep the print and cut within this red border all around the page, and you also need to keep these hatched areas clear so that the machine can read your registration marks. I want to make 4 cake toppers, 2 of each, but they are double-sided, so I will need 4 of each of these. I can select both of those and duplicate 3 times and then work on getting them set in place. Now select all of these, right click and group them together, and I am going to create an offset around these in the same color as the outline. So now we have the offset, we have the printed stickers. We are going to go up to the send page. Our cut lines are coming in around the offset when we have it set to cut edge. However, I created this offset so that there would be extra black around the sticker in case the cut is off just a bit. So I don't actually want this line to cut. We can select no cut on the offset. If the actual stickers are set to cut edge, then it's only going to cut around the outline of the sticker, and we have all of this black area here for leeway. I do have my material set to sticker paper white, but I have bumped my blade depth up to a 7 because I want it to get through the holographic laminate as well. We can go up to File and down to Print. Always check your print preview page, then Print, and make sure your preferences for your printer are set up properly. I always set my sticker paper to premium presentation paper matte and high quality. Click on OK and print. The next step in this process is to apply the lamination to the sticker sheet. Here you'll see that I am folding the corners back on the lamination. I'm going to cut them right off. We want to keep the registration marks clear so that the machine has an easier time reading the marks. To apply the lamination, I like to fold back about 1 inch or so of the backing away from the adhesive and set it in place. Once it's all lined up, secure with that top piece of sticky and then start peeling away the backing. You want to smooth all of this out as you go with your scraper. And then we can put it on the mat and get it loaded into the machine. The Silhouette machines read best when the lid is closed. It eliminates a lot of the outside light. It's going to eliminate shadows and glare and just get a better reading overall. After it has read the registration marks, you can open up the lid and kind of take a peek at what's going on inside. Now we can check the cut, unload our mat, and move on to the next step in this process. For the next step, we will be cutting out of craft foam, so we no longer need the registration marks. Let's turn those off. I'm not really going to move the design around. I could probably save a little bit of space on my craft foam, but that's okay. I am going to select this outer line, set it to the side. We don't really need that. Now we can go to the send page, select our design, set that to no cut. We are going to set it instead to craft cut edge. That's going to bring up the hooks and loops. You want to double check that none of those little extra lines are within your design. That looks okay. You can see here that it's telling me to set my blade to 20. I have found that this is not quite deep enough, and I actually set my blade to the deepest setting. But you want to check your blade and your material before you cut. This is set at a force of 8, and I have found that that is a decent force. One pass, and we are ready to load our mat and send this through. Using the craft blade is not a quick process. Those hooks and loops take a lot of extra time, and the blade has to lift in between each cut. So find something else to occupy your time while this layer cuts out. For the final step, we are going to leave everything in place again. Let's switch this to no craft cut and switch it to cut edge one more time. This time we are going to be cutting it out of double-sided adhesive, and this is just going to be a regular cut. These settings have worked well for me. It's a blade depth of 4, force of 33, 2 passes, and a speed of 3. So let's get that loaded on our mat and send it through as well. This layer does not take long at all to cut, but if you could use this time to hit the like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. That helps to push this information out further into the YouTube universe, and it helps other crafters to find me as well. Now that we have all of the different media types cut out, we are ready to get started on the assembly. I've laid out the black foam pieces, and I'm going to put a sticker on each one of them. I really should have used a piece of parchment paper to get these to line up a little bit better, but I did not have any on hand, and it was quite late at night. Once I have the sticker set in place, I can apply the adhesive to the back of that, place the stick in the center, and then make a sandwich with the 2 pieces of foam.